I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Very well. Let me... What crest are you set?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Very well. Let me know what you find.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Level 21.
Bombarda, Incendio, Depulso, Accio. Bombarda, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Glacius, Levioso. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Incendio.
Level 21. Challenge settings. All settings. Level 21. Alp quest map. Collect challenges. Collect top inventory. Map. Flu flames exit. It's all gobbledygook. Logok has asked me to seek Hogwarts room. Ejoris
Would like to talk with you when you have
potting table, Malorosite. A color, mandrake, knotgrass. A map, ditony, Malorosite, knotgrass. Level 21. Here, map, quests. It's all Professor Garlick's assignment too. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese level, challenges. Potting table. Small planter, Malorosite. A color, ditony, mandrake, knotgrass, Chinese. Potting table. Malorosite, knotgrass, Malorosite. A colorful, Malorosite. A Potions station. Empty. Potions station. Edge. Focus potion. Reduces the drinker's spell cooldowns. Brewing time. Felix Felices. Enhances the drinker's chance. Focus. Edgeoris focus potion. Reduces the drinker. Level 21. Map. Flue Flames location. Level. Map. Flue Flames locations. Quests. It's all gobbledygook. In the shadow of the it's all Professor Garlick's Professor Garlick's assignment 2. Professor Garlick wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the magic neep or dogweed and deathcap. My field guide, Professor Onai's assignment. Professor cross button. Untrack level, talents. Level, gear, hand, face, headwear, secret solver's tailor hat, equipped item, hand, face-wear, headwear appearance, invisible head, invisible headwear, dark fur-lined, dark arts, flying, cloaks and robes appearance, collection, equipped item, dark arts robe, a robe's broom, outfit, deck, jump officers, equipped crossed ones dark arts, cloaks and robes, equipped item, distinct level, owl post, settings, quests, assignments available, inventory, gear, collection, gear.
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Level 21. Circle button. Beast Niffler, Diracol, Niffler, female. The Niffler, giant purple, Niffler, male, Niffler, Niffler, Diracol, Niffler, female. The Niffler is a small, furry and mischievous beast that causes mayhem in its pursuit of shiny objects which it stores in its marsupial-like pouch. Species limit reached. Sell beasts at brood and pack to open space for the Enchanted Loom.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. I'd like to ask you about changing the rooms. Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you want...
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And Perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I'll find Tubbs. If it helps me, I suppose I could check on Tubbs. I'll find Tubbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Level 20 map quests. It's a dragon, the Daedalus, gobs, the tale of the plight of the house elf. Deke marked the location, level, settings.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Cross button. Loom, triangle button. Assigned, Evanesco. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Altering spell. Altering spell. Conjuring, altering, R2 button. Eclectic central floor. Eclectic.
Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area.
Scientific walls. Botanical walls. Eclectic Gothic walls. Botanical wall. Scientific walls. Botanical. Eclectic walls. Gothic walls. Default. Purple. Red. Conjuration. Scientific wall, botanical wall, eclectic wall, Gothic wall alcove, scientific wall, Gothic wall alcove. Default, purple, red.
Most excellent.
Scientific chair, blue, pink, red. Scientific, botanical bookshelf, eclectic bookshelf, Gothic bookshelf, scientific bookshelf, botanical bookshelf, default, red. Scientific wall art. Hazing wizard portrait. Scientific, botanical wall, eclectic, Gothic wall, eclectic wall, botanical wall, scientific wall, default, red. Scientific, eclectic wall.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What did you need me to do, geek? Beast inventory, highways, Diracol, Caligo, Diracol, Niffler, Niffler, Niffler. Female, Sepulchria, Caligo, Highwing, Niffler. Loop triangle button, altering Imperio, beast petting brush. Utility. A brush that can be used to grow. Triangle button. Beast R2. Niffler. Caligo. Level.
Proud of all.
Lumo. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Nav sat. R2 button.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Lumos. Reparo. Utility. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defindo. Wingardium Levi. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Levi. Lumos. R2 but.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. South Hogwarts. The Highlands. Owl Post. Owl. Forbid. North Hogwarts. South Hogwarts. Crossbutt.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Lumos. Utility. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos. Utility. Allow Reparo. Lumos. R2 button.
Lumos.
Map. North. U. Player. Wait.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Map. South Hogwarts region. Wait.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Left stick. Point telescope. R2 button, L2 button. Zoom. Right stick left and right. Rotate telescope. Circle button. Back. Cross button. Cross.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
Cross.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
You're gonna regret coming here. So, you're gonna regret coming here. Expulso! That goblin helmet. We had plans for that immigrant, you Incendio! They say you're hard to hit. Incendio! Potato! That's the Incendio! I could do this all day. Couldn't bring you up. Come now. You're embarrassing yourself. Incendio! You'll die before Incendio!
Incendio. Revelio. Wingardium Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Catapulto. Accio. Bombarda. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius.
Map, North Hog, Ancient Magic Hotspot. A small area surging with ancient magic.
Revelio. Revelio.
Level. Settings. Save empty. The plight of the house elf. Save the plight of load game. Level. Gear. Map. The Highlands. The Highland.
Revelio.
Map. The Highlands. Hogsmeade. Forbidden Forest. Enemy small bandit camp. Small butterflies. A collide.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Catapulto. Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Lumos. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Cross button.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Revelio.
Level 20. Settings. Save. Empty. The plight of the house elf. Save. The plight of the house elf. Level 21.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Tobbs, you missed your quota by 3 files. You know what that means? It means
Tobbs's master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombard. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
Master, if you are looking...
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Retry. Try again. Level 21.
Incendio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda!
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Confringo!
Level 21. Settings. Say empties. The plight of the house elf. Save the plight of the house elf. Save level 21.
Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is tops.
Confringo!
Master, if you find Tobbs's body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserves this punishment.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Incendio. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. Flue flames locate. It's all gobbledygook. The Grand Staircase. Secret rooms. Hogwarts. Room of Wiggenweld. Potions Station. Wiggenweld. I'm back from the cave, Geek.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm sorry.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Potting table. Potions Station. Wiggenweld Potions Station. Wiggenweld. Potions Station. Potions Station. Wiggen.
When you have a moment, please.
Potions Station. Wiggenweld. Potions Station. Wiggenweld Potion. Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Potions Station. Potions Station. Wiggenweld Potions Station. Wiggenweld. Potions Station. Potions Station. Wiggen.
Deke would like to speak.
Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Wiggen. Potions Station. Level 20 gear. Settings. X. Load. Save. Empty. The plight of the house elf. Save. Explorer. Empty save slot. Save complete. Level 22. Level 22. Collections, wand handles. Level, talents, dark arts. 1 out of 10. Core. Stupefy expertise. Stupefy deals direct Protego mastery. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy. Stupefy Revelio mastery. Evasion absorption. Success dark art core, stealth core. Dark arts, spells. Transformation mastery. Enemies struck with the transformation spell transform into explosive objects. Glacius mastery. Striking an enemy frozen by Glacius. Descendo mastery. A Descendo slam creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Bombarda mastery. Bombarda causes an explosive. Defindo mastery. Defindo cast. Levioso mastery. Enemies near a Accio mastery. Transformation mastery. Core. Dark arts. Dark Imperio mastery. Stunning curse. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Disarming curse. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Slowing curse. Arrest. Enduring curse. A cursed effect remains on an enemy for Imperio mastery. An enemy under Curse Sapper. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your Crucio mastery. Striking an enemy cursed by Crucio releases a projectile. Disarming curse. Knockback curse. Flipendo has the same. Disarming curse. Expel. Stunning curse. Stupefy has. Disarming curse. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take in level. Collections.
Spare a moment.
Expelliarmus.
Idea
Protego.
here with you.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Level 22. Gear. Level. Outfit. Headwear. Patterned turban. Well appointed. Facey wear. Gold dragon-eyed spectacle. Cloak outfit. Neck fly cloaks and robes. Inventory. Beasts. Note. Panic. Level. Collections. Level. Quests. In the Fall of the Dead. The Fall of the Dead. Talk to Geek in the room of requirement. Talk to level. Shots. Owl post. Gladwin. Professor with hello. Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies away from prying eyes and distractions. Serona level 20 collections. Enemies. Ashwinder Ranger. These wand handle conjurations level. Set owl post. Gladwin Professor hello. Please meet me in when you have a moment. Please stop by the room of requirement. Geek mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts. Logdoc. All be with level 20 map quests. Assignment level 22 map quests. It's all in the shadow of the it's all Professor Onai's assignment. Professor Onai wants Professor Sharp's assignment too. Professor Garlic's assignment too. Professor Garlic wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake, and a venomous tentacula all at once. Cross button. Untrack quest. Circle button. Back. Level Talents. Cross button. Felix Felice 9, 3, 8, 9, 9, 3. Map, Flu Flames locations. Exit. South Hogwarts region, Merlin, Hogsmeade Valley, North, the Collector, Forbidden Forest. Jackdaw's Tomb. Near the entrance to Jackdaw's Tomb in the Forbidden Hogsmeade Valley, in the shadow of the mine. Upper Hogsfield.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Cross button.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Map, the Highlands, Hogsmeade Valley. Wait.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Left stick. Point telescope. R2 button, L2 button. Zoom. Right stick left and right. Rotate telescope. Circle button. Back. Cross button.
Revelio.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Sand, north, hop, east, no, cross, in.
This looks intriguing.
I need some help. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I don't have any.
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Cross button. 2, not. Cross button. 2, 8.
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda.
See if there's something you need.
Wanderer Shop. Sky Scythe Broom. Purple. Diamond Classic School Uniform. Tattersall Casuals. Purple Dragonites. Traditional School Dapper Teal Ensemble. Patchwork Sorcerer. Dark Sun Hat. High Society Fedora. Sage Embellished Gloves. Loosened Cobalt Root. Gold Rimmed Hexagon. Periwinkle Tail. Silver Scarf. Tasseled Kufi. Silver Spectacles. Solar Protection Dog. Wool Jumper Uniform. Charming School Cloak. Gold Rimmed Circular. Patterned Turban. Gold Dragon-Eyed Spectacles.
That's been a pleasure.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Incendio. Incendio. Depulso. Depulso.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Map. North, Merlin Hogs, North Fort Bog. North, Treasure, Jobber, Knoll Den. North Fort Bog. Enemy level. Thestral Den. Infamous foe. A fort, North Fort Bog. Treasure, Jobber, Knoll Den. North Fort Bog entrance. The Jobber, Treasure, Jobber, Knoll, Mooncalf Den. A den inhabited by mooncalves. Cross button. Set waypoint. Small crop Hogsmeade. North Forbidden Far. Cross button.
A castle.
Cross button. 8. Venom 8.
I'm sure it's a meeting. It isn't. You're Treadwell's guardian.
Cross 2. 8.
You're that hypocrite.
2.
You tried that. Brilliant. Thought we'd forget about that. Annoying little weed. You may want to move.
Accio. Incendio.
Start. Back to
Depulso. Time to get my claws out. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Confringo!
Cross button. Felix Fel...
Crucial! Accio! Incendio!
Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. Circle button. Back. Cross button. Cross button. Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Beast petting brush. Utility. A brush that can be used to groom beasts. Nat art.
Accio!
Cross. Lumo. Triangle button. Beast feed. Utility. Beast art. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. R2 button. Reparo. Lumos. Utility. Try wing art.
Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Cross.
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Compulso! Incendio!
Level. Quests. Settings. Save. Empty. Exploring. Save. Restart from level. Gear. Crawl.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
Crawl. Map. Flue Flames locations. Professor Garlick's assignment. The library and
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see Flipendo. Force. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Conjuring spell. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Damage. Bombarda. Damage. Deals heavy R2.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Bombarda!
The knockback jinx, Flipendo, like Accio, is a force spell, capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flipping targets upside down.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Now, well...
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Sounds lovely.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It takes some getting used to.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Level 22. Gear. Handwear. Face it. Glue for eyes. Facey wear. Neckwear. Neckwear. Fringed teal. Facey wear. Level. Talent. Inventory. Resources. Quest notes. Resources. 30. Level. Talent. Collections. Enemies. Traits. 15 out of 75. Special attributes that may be applied to level. Owl post. Map. Flue flames locations. Level 22. Owl post. Quests. Quests. All. The deadline. Gods of the law. Profess. The lost. A dragon debrief. The lost child. A dragon debrief. The lost professor. The lost Professor Onai. Professor Onai's assignment. Professor Sharp's assignment 2. Professor Sharp wants me. Cross button. Untrack quest. Professor Sharp. The lost child. Not profess. The lost. A dragon debrief. The lost child. Professor O. Cross button. Cross button. Untrack quest. Circle but Professor Onai's level. Challenges. Cross button. Invisibility potion. Purchase the recipe for invisibility Map. Flue flames location. Hogsmeade. West.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Bye. Hello, bye.
What can I do for you today?
J. Pippin's potion. Maxima potion invisibility. Thunderbrew invisibility potion recipe. Maxima potion recipe.
Thank you.
Thunderbrew recipe. Recipe for a powerful Maxima potion recipe. Ashwit invisibility. Spider fan. Ejoris potion. Wigan well. Maxima potion. Focused Thunderbrew. Ejoris potion. Invisibility potion. Thunderbrew. Create Thunderbrew. Creates a.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Map. Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizardwear. Hogsmeade Valley. Map. Upper East. North Fort. Pit. Forbidden Forest. Enemy level. Jack. Cross button. Felix 1. Invisibility potion. Cross.
Revelio.
Map. South Hogwarts, Forbidden Fog, the North Fort Bog. Treasure Vault, Medium Band, West Cross.
This place has seen better days.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I should cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Cross button. 0, 1. Thunder.
I'm just warming up.
Rise and fight! You think you're so...
Yes!
Done. Expulse them! Hold still!
You. Is it you, Rico?
Imperial! Bombard!
Use the brains of a trunk!
Where's that goblin hell, you thief?
Impressive. I should warn Bringo.
You're not doing any.
How does that feel?
I hope you have your affairs in.
Cross button.
Rebellion!
Incendio! Expulso!
Imperial!
Expulsion!
Learn that expulso!
Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus!
I quit now, while you're still alive. Might want to look up. There'll be more of that.
Accio!
Expulsion!
Bombarder!
Expulsion!
Glacius! Incendio!
Expulso!
Confringo!
Reducto! Expulso!
Crucible! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Capulso! The beasts are safer now.
Map, the north, the high forbidden forest. Flue flip, the bell tower wing. The bell exit. The library at the library annex, gobs of gob po. Level 22 settings. Say empty Professor Garlick's assignment. Say Professor restart level. 22.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well, Professor.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp.
Lumos. Utility. Incendio. Damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close. Confringo. Diffindo. Bombarda.
I would encourage you once again to
Bombarda!
practice for your sake and that of everyone else.
Defendo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Capolso! Accio! Incendio! Defendo!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Capolso!
Level 20 quests. In the Professor Onai's assignment. Cross button. It's all gobbledygook. Lodgok has asked me to meet him at a goblin mine level. Challenges. Collections. Conjure. One-hand traits. 16 out of lacerate traits. Tools. Chinese chomping cabbage. Formative trait. 1 level. Collections, tools, potions and magical plant enemies, appearance, ingredients, level, challenges, 20. Lumos, triangle button, Bombarda, damage, Depulso, force, repels many types of objects, R2 button. Map, Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts, it's all gobbledygook. Lodgok has asked me to meet him. North, South, North, Hogs, Forbidden Forest. Ancient, North, Northeast, East, North, Fort Bog.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Map, the Highlands. North Cross but Cross.
Stop right there! Or I'll make you stop! Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Bombarda!
Levioso!
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Capolso!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Back at school. To your knees.
Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo!
Cross button. Map, the Highlands. The Highlands. Feldcroft region. Enemy level. Waypoint.
Such arrogance.
Depulso! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Imperial! Depulso! Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo!
Level 22 Tori.
Bombarda! Defendo! Crucio! Imperial! Glacier! Levioso! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! One less foul hulking brute.
Cross button. Cross button.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio!
Cross button. Felix. Broken binocular. Cross.
Revelio!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Levioso! Yes! Bombarda!
Bombarder! You're accurate! I won't rest until you're dead.
Imperial! Incendio! Accio! Deploy! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That student defeated our
Incendio! Confringo!
I've been fighting since before you were...
Incendio!
Was that you, Ben?
Revelio! Accio!
Not quite.
Incendio!
Kill spells glance off of me.
Depulso!
You won't.
Incendio! Bombarda!
Easily diverted.
Try at Lumos. R2 button.
Confringo!
Oh, that's meant for me.
Map, the Highlands. The Highlands. Enemy level. South Hogwarts grounds. Quests. All. Map. The Highlands. Feldcroft. Flew Flames locations. The library annex. Gobs of the Athenaeum. The library annex. The bell tower. Flew Flames. Currently unavailable. The bell tower wing. Level. Quests. Quest. Map. Hop the Highland. Feldcroft. Cross button. Map. Feld U. Player location. Hub settings. The Feldcroft. The Highlands. The Lost Child. Floof. Owl. Hugs. The Astron. The library annex. Collect. Central. level. Shallot settings. Say empty Professor Sharp's assignment. Say Professor restart level. Here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
What do we have here?
Duncan owes his reputation.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see triumph. I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the tree?
Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Flipendo. Force. Flips objects and enemies upwards and backwards. With its short cooldown, it is excellent for setting Bombarda. R2.
Bombarda! Flipendo!
Descendo is a forced spell that moves objects downwards and slams enemies to the ground, causing a shockwave.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
How did you come to teach divination?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it all fascinating.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
What do we have here?
Map. It's all gobbledygook. Wait.
Guys. Mine now, Demi guys.
Map. You. This. Wait. Level 22 quests. In The Lost a Dragon Debrief. Cross button. The Lost a Dragon Debrief. After rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher pack, Poppy is ready to discuss our map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts, South Hogwarts region. Hogsmeade Merlin Trial. Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizardwear.
Sometimes it seems all right.
Level 22. Settings. Save. Professor Onai's assignment. Save. Challenges. Level 22.
Glad you came.
Shall I have the courage to go into... Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
We should check on her.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's to do with Ranrock.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I spoke with him. We're actually working together.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I could try and stop by. Why does Mrs. Sprottle have a Wiggenweld?
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I could try. Why did you leave your box of letters with the Sprott?
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I could try and stop by. Why? I could try and
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Level 20 quests. Gobs of Gobstone, a friend indeed. The Tale of Roland, a friend indeed. I need to travel to Upper Hogsfield and the lost child in the shadow, a friend indeed. Level talents in
If something threatens me, first thing I can't.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
cross button. Cross button. Cross button.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont? Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and...
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. What was Serona like?
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle. What was in the box?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Crossed.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Level. Settings. A dragon debrief. Save a load game level. Gear.
Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters.
Incendio!
That's at least one Horklump. Getting there. Just a few more Horklumps to harvest. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Incendio! Crucible! Imperium!
Glaciers! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Flipendo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Glacius! Crucio! Imperio! Accio! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucio! Imperial! Defendo! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Glacius! Crucio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda! Should think they felt that in London. That's all the Hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon.
Incendio!
Meet me in the town circle in Hogwarts.
Revelio!
Dear Serona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many... My dear Serona, I've sent a note.
This must be Serona's
Dear Serona,
letters.
dear Miss... Dear Serona...
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Hawk lumps. Accio! Incendio!
Cross.
Not sure how it...
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good hello?
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Serona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have...
Cross button.
This place has seen better days. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Extra, extra!
I'll fix him. Sharp.
Revelio. Glacius. Accio.
The three brew.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Happy to help. May I ask you about the letters in the box? Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Level. Settings. Empty. A friend indeed. Save X. Restart. Low level. Quests. Quests. Poached. Some. Carded. Poached egg. The lost child. Poached egg. The lost child. Natty has learned of a wizard in Lower Hogsfield. Poached egg. Poppy sent me an owl saying she know. Level. Collections. Map. Hogsmeade. Poached egg.
You'll see it was a mistake.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail.
Not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
You said you had news about the dragon. What
was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
You said what's your
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
You said you had news about the dragon.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. How do you track?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds simple enough. This seems dangerous. That sounds simple enough. This seems dangerous. That sounds simple enough.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Let's find our drag. Why not keep the egg?
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Let's find where precisely are we taking?
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Let's find our drag.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate.
Cross button.
She's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Accio! Incendio! Bombard! Accio! Incendio!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Lumos. Triangle button. Assault. Reparo. Art.
Reparo. From a distance.
Cross button. Feel it. Lumos.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
Now, watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here
Reparo.
broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
People don't give creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Not at all. But I am ready to head back. I'm not at all. But I am ready to...
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Level. Challenges. Collections. 1 enemies. 38 out of 69. 1 hand conjurations. 27 1 conjurations. Desk of description. Mounted house elf 1 hand revelio pages. 39 up 1 hand revelio pages. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts me a 1 hand enemies. Level. Talents. Dark core. Dark arts. Enduring curse. Knockback curse. Stunning curse. Stupefy. Slowing curse. Arresto mom. Curse sapper. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. Required level. 22. Circle button. Back. Avadu Kedavra mastery. Killing an enemy with Avadu Kedavra kills all cursed enemies. Required level. 22. Must be able. Dark art. Core. 12. Core. Level. Challenges. Challenges. Complete 6 assignments. Completed. Gear appearance reward. Complete 6 assignment. Explore quests. Defeat 20 mongrels. Quest. Combat. 37. Complete 5. Defeats. Quest. Exploration. Level. 23. Inventory. Quest. 8. Rune diagram. Notes. Fire. Level. Collection. 1 hand. Appearances. Top of the 1. Conjure. Level. Quests. Challenges. Collections. 1 hand. Traits. 18 out of 7. 1 hand. Level. Settings. Level. 23. Gear. Cloaks and robes. Top of the class. Dark arts robe. A robe suited to those seeking great power. Gnome. Legendary cape. Venomous. Legendary cape. A cape stitched with mystic. Invisible robe. Legendary cape. Spiders. Dark arts robe. Spied. Legendary cape. Equipped dragon. Top of the class cloak. Spied. Dark arts robe. A robe suited to those seeking great power, no matter the cost. Cross button. Cloak. Broom. Equipped. Broom. Broom upgrades. 2. Level. 23. Map. Hogs. Follow the butterflies. Ollivanders. Flew flames locations. The exit. North Hogwarts. South Hogwarts Valley. South Hogwarts. Lower Hobbsfield. Lower Hobbsfield. Lower Hob.
It's like a plane.
You are here. Good.
Level. Settings. Save. Empty. The lost child. Save the lost child. Level.